Connecticut Cephalopods broadcast. And here we are, we're going to start our first game. But first we're going to take a look at this year's Cephalopods. We got CFO Robert Hamilton, assistant GM David Vincent, very, very solid assistant GM. We brought in head coach Kevin McHale to hopefully turn this around. Low potential, but already a great head coach. We're paying him a lot of money, 4 years, $14.6 million to be our head coach. Luke Wallace is our assistant coach here. Mike Campbell, head scout, and Patrick Harper is our trainer. Now to review who is all out there on the free agency. Yi Zhangliang. Madi Yunus is available out there, but I'm not very intrigued by any of these names. There were discussions that Heinrich could get brought in within this organization, but we were unsure if this would ever get done and what we would do to free up a spot for the former point guard of the Chicago Bulls. And then we are going to start our game. And that is a trade we're going to decline because we're not interested in Calderon. Offensively, we're not bad. We have a pretty good foundation. You can look at our jerseys here. Here's our home jerseys and our away jerseys. And going into this first game, we'll get a look at the starting lineups. We got Sadoronsky versus Sergio Rodriguez. Rodney Stuckey facing off Gerald Henderson. The number 1 overall pick, Ben Simmons against Michael Beasley. Festus Ezeli will be facing off against Dario Saric. That'll be a good matchup. And Okafor against Nurkic. Got Joel Embiid coming off the bench as well as Nerlens Noel. Both of these teams are very deep at the big man position, so this will be an interesting matchup. Stauskas ends up their rotation, and Jared Bayless will be the backup point guard, most likely, getting the most playing time coming off the bench at the guard position. Here we want Stuckey guarding Rodriguez. Yes, this is what we want. That's what I'm confident with. And here we are in Philadelphia at the Wells Fargo Center. And Ben Simmons in his first career game, the very first play, gets an assist. Beasley gets set up for a shot, and Simmons already having an impact, has 1 assist. Oh, and that's beautiful ball movement. And Philadelphia takes an early 5-0 lead, trusting the process here. Without the process even on the court. Sadoronsky putting on some dribble moves, though. Good find to Nurkic. Nurkic puts it up and comes up short. This is what the Cephalopods were worried about coming in, as slow starts and lack of inside scoring. And as it so far has seemed, it's going to be a difficult season to score inside, and the defense is not living to fruition. Good rebound there by Sadoronsky, though. Get that up to Beasley. Beautiful move by Michael Beasley there. Now, this is why we brought him in. He is a very veteran scorer. He's a great scorer. And we'll just hope he can play defense. And Ben Simmons. Wow, he hit in the mid-range. I guess that's what he was working on in the offseason after getting drafted number 1 overall by the 76ers. There were rumors his shot was flat. Oh, beautiful pass from Stuckey, though, to the cutting Nurkic. That is a beautiful play, the pick and roll offense. One of Kevin McHale's specialties, ran it a lot with James Harden in Houston when he was the previous coach there. Stuckey takes it in a 1-on-4. Oh, and can't get it to fall as the ball rolls off the rim limply. Simmons takes it at him. Oh, Gerald Henderson, good pump fake and gets an open look, but is unable to connect. Zealy up to Beasley, up to Stuckey. Stuckey looks to make a move. Oh, and he gets picked almost, but Gerald Henderson gets called for a foul on Beasley as they were scrapping for that basketball. Satoransky, this is where we're going to have matchups all day, is Satoransky. That's a nice hit. Saric looks at Azili, decides not to take that matchup, kicks it back out to Henderson. Okafor, wow, hits a nice fadeaway jumper away from the hoop. Michael Beasley finds his opening and gets a nice, easy basket on the interior. Saric does have nice ball handling abilities. It'll be interesting to see what Philly does with their big man core here. And they do have 4 centers who are all pretty high value players. Oh, and Azili, what are you doing out on the 3-point line? That's not a good shot selection there. Satoransky, though, with a nice block to end that fast break. It's making the Sixers pay for not protecting him from the expansion draft already to this point. That's what we like to see out of our taller guards. Good steal there by Azili. Beasley leads the break. Gets it up to Stuckey. Stuckey, no one on him, hits that mid-range jumper with ease. Nice luck there for Stuckey. I like the push from Beasley to get the ball up the court quickly. Perfect defense there. Up to Satoransky for 3. Flash on him. Oh, they swing that to Simmons. Oh, beautiful pass by Simmons, but Nurkic with the block on the shot. Henderson a catch and shoot. Nope. And Beasley went up to get that basketball. Oh, and not a good decision there by Satoransky. Thought he had the defense coming up on him. Henderson takes it and is hacked by Rodney Stuckey on the shot. Now we'll see who we got, if we got any subs coming in. Here from Coach Kevin McHale. Did he have any subs dialed up? Do not think so. He left the starters in. 13-12 here with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. There we go. Beasley takes the opening and drives right at the post to get contact. Not a great free throw shooting team we have assembled here. Not the best by any means, but hopefully solid. I'm hoping for a high 70s campaign at least this year. Oh, that's Azili with the takeaway. Sonorowski for 3. Oh, Azili crashes the offensive boards though. Beautiful. Azili with that oop, and he just tips it in with that. And Sonorowski not the most accurate of passes there, but good job readjusting by Azili to finish. Oh, and Sonorowski gets caught reaching a little bit there. Gets dialed up for a foul, but not the worst of things. You see a double here. Oh, and they got him for an and one. Beautiful shot by Gerald Henderson. Nurkic got caught a little bit late on the rotation after the double team, leaving Henderson open in a late closeout. Getting hit leads to an and one. We'll see what he's thinking here. Beasley's gonna get subbed out here for Jeremy Grant. Sonorowski's gonna get subbed out for Jeremy Grant. Etuan Moore is going to check into the game, as well as Hibbert and, or nope, we're going to go back to Nurkic here, and we're going to let Rashawn Holmes get some playing time earlier in this game. So Nurkic is the only one who remains on at this point. Etuan Moore is going to be our primary scorer, though. Finds Rashawn Holmes mid-range game. Cannot get it to hit. Rashawn Holmes is a little bit more of a versatile scorer than other big men, which is why we put him on the floor over our other big men, Marjanovic and Hibbert. Etuan Moore, nice take to the basket. That's what we're going to need from him a lot this season. We're going to need him to average 14 to 16 points a game to really bolster our bench. You see, McHale has been into doubling before in the past. Simmons takes a contested look. Oh, and good board there by Jeremy Grant to go up and get that basketball. Or Jeremy Grant, rather. Rashawn Holmes is a little bit more of a skilled big. Oh, and he finds Jeremy Grant in the corner. That's a 3. Bang. We're going to try and let the starters sit the rest of this first quarter and hopefully still continue to build a lead. The process has checked in for Philadelphia, however. Bayless throws it off the bottom of the rim. Etuan Moore is pushing. Somehow he got that pass through Jerry and Grant in the corner. Unable to connect. Oh, and Embiid, making his presence known. And Rashawn Holmes able to get that to go. Beautiful pass there by Etuan Moore. See, just right over the top of Joel Embiid. Nurkic is going to have to match up with Embiid at this point. See, Moore is coming backside to help. Left Covington wide open. Noel, he somehow gets the offensive board. See, this is where Rashawn Holmes, he's going to get outmatched in situations like that. Beautiful board, though, by Jeremy Grant. Push it up. Embiid with the steal. Each one more. Takes it and draws a shooting foul. Each one more is potentially our best free throw shooter. Or I mean our worst rather, sorry, not best, worst. This is where it's really rough, is that when you're that great of a 3-point shooter, how can you not shoot well percentage free throws? Embiid with a nice, beautiful take gets it to fall. But Boban is into the game out here now. And Embiid with another steal. Bad pass by Richaun Holmes. And Noel dunks, and Richaun Holmes is getting exposed a bit here. Up to Jeremy Grant, however, they're late getting back on defense, and Jeremy Grant, our most athletic player. Satoransky does not seem happy on the bench at this point when his lead has fallen to only 4. Oh, beautiful board by Marjanovic up to Jeremy Grant. Nice pass from Grant to Grant, and he gets that to fall. They had the teardrop, and he saw the guy trying to take the charge. Quickly dished it. We're going to drop to a 2-3 zone quickly here to try and give the Sixers a different look from what they've been seeing. Help Marjanovic out a little bit on the inside with Embiid. Oh, and we give up a 3. Leaving Richaun Holmes wide open and unable to connect. Going back to man-to-man look. And Embiid gets it down to a 1-point game here. Richaun Holmes another 3. If he can start getting those to fall, that'd be very nice. Oh, and Covington's going to give the Sixers a lead. Eton Moore needs to demand this ball. There we go. Dumps it off to Marjanovic. Jeremy Grant unable to connect. That's not our strength right there. Is shooting those 3. That's not our strength. You got the matchup with Bayless right here. And that's a frustration foul right there, I feel. That's not a smart foul. Potentially gives them a 3-point lead if Bayless is able to connect. Hibbert and Hardaway Jr. do check into the game here. Very heavily offensive. Oh, and Hardaway gets picked. And Embiid takes it right up the middle. Oh, and Eton Moore unable to connect on the final shot of the first quarter. Philadelphia 34, your Connecticut Cephalopods 29. On the court for the Cephalopods, we've got Satoransky, Beasley, Hibbert, Hardaway Jr., and Marjanovic. Right now, Beasley is probably going to be one of our leading scorers. See, that's a strong take by Beasley, going right into the chest of Nerlens Noel and taking the contact and finishing. Roy Hibbert's late on that rotation. Satoransky, strong take right at Noel again. Trying to get Noel to jump, take it right to him. An 80% free throw shooter in his European League for Satoransky, but misses that one there. Uncharacteristic miss for him. Very solid defense on Ben Simmons. That's what we want. We don't want him in a playmaking role. We want him trying to shoot. Beautiful slip by Roy Hibbert and a nice little flick of the wrist and a roll there. You see Ben Simmons, we're going to try and double him and get the ball out of his hand or foul him. That's not necessarily the best thing to do there. He's getting a foul within the first minute and a half of the second quarter. And they get that to fall. Covington has been playing well so far for finds Satoransky in the corner, and that's the three. Satoransky's hot spots are the corner. That's where his best form of shooting is the corner. And beautiful, beautiful cut by Ben Simmons. A nice dunk. And Hardaway Jr. loses the ball again. You can expect him to come out of the game at this point. Somehow we got mismatched like that, and Hibbert has to take a foul so he doesn't give up an easy basket. That's poor defensive awareness. Beasley leading the break. And Hibbert misses a dunk. And Okafor puts it away on Satoransky. Rodney Stuckey, a wide open three. And misses terribly. Can't get it to fall. Ball bounces up above the backboard. That is just tragic. Wow, Hibbert draws a charge. We need to figure out the matching up here. We're going to take a timeout here. We're going to take a full. Try and figure out what's completely going on here. We want to play through Satoransky. Let's get Nurkic back in there. as well as Caspi will get a minute or two. And right here we'll let Jeremy Grant come in. Satoransky takes an aggressive look to start after the timeout. Not necessarily the look Mikhail wanted. You can see him throwing his marker on the sideline. He's already getting fed up with these cephalopods. We left Sergio Rodriguez wide open in the transition to zone. Let's just clear out, get it down, and into Caspi. Caspi gets it ripped away by Ben Simmons. Not a bad closeout there by Stuckey. Great job getting a hand up, and we're going to push it with Stuckey. And it's another careless turnover. Satoransky's going to have to play some nice defense. Gets Sergio Rodriguez to settle for a mid-range, and he still hits. Here we go, Satoransky. On a slower pace. And Grant explodes to the rim and cannot get it to fall. Caspi's running back with aggressive take, and Caspi gets the long board. Caspi a wide open look. Can't get it to fall, but Nurkic with the putback. Interesting tip there. Oh, and that's a foul there on Rodney Stuckey. Great steal by Stuckey. On Grant tries crashing the board. Nurkic. That's a dagger right there by Rodriguez. 50-39 is your score here. Down by 11. Oh, and threw it right to Saric. What are you doing, Satoransky? And Simmons just turns and throws down on Jeremy Grant. They need. Just clear it out here, hand it off to Satoransky, and let Satoransky go to work down low. There we go. 6'7" frame over the 6'3" Sergio Rodriguez. That's going to be something that's necessary. Are we still in the 2-3 zone? I think we are. We've got to be rotating. There's got to be faster rotations on this. Caspi, another wide open look, can't hit. And we're going to switch this to a 3-2 zone so we get more exterior help. Nurkic gets a nice wide open layup down low. Oh, and that's the fourth foul. And you see Jerry and Grant checks in. Henderson a wide open look and finally gets one to fall. Stuckey a wide open look, can't get it to fall. McConnell's running a 2-on-1 here. Only got blocked by Jalil Okafor. That's a nice idea on the take there, but unable to fall. Sarge somehow comes away with that ball after it rolling on the ground. Grant taking it right at him. Beautiful find for this other Grant. Grant again, another look. Hits this 3, and it's a 10-point game. They call him for a traveling. Good call. That's what we like to see. Marjanovic almost gets that to roll into, but he will go to the line. Beautiful, beautiful release by Boban Marjanovic there. 73% free throw percentage shooter last year, or 76% rather. Got nice release form for such a big man. Follows through well. And Covington hits a 3, pushing it to 11. And each one more with a nice solid take there. Gonna go back to some man-to-man looks here. Hoping that Marjanovic can hold down low with Embiid, and he gets out-muscled. And Marjanovic unable to finish on top of Embiid. Nurkic throws up a shot, gets it up. Oh, and Hardaway crashes, finds an open Jerry and Grant. Oh, and Boban. And Embiid throws down, and it's a 15-point game. Oh, and Eton Moore with a beautiful cut. Embiid. He's having a very, very spectacular game. And no one's guarding Eton Moore, and he'll take that 3. Wide open. Marjanovic gets a nice little layup look, and that's a 10-point game again. Eton Moore has looked very, very nice off the bench for us this game, finding open teammates, hitting some tough shots. Good defense. Boban. And going into halftime, we are trailing by 7 points, shooting 48% from the field. The big thing here is the turnover difference. They have, or the assist difference rather. They have 9 more assists than us, which is huge. And here we are to Satoransky. Well, Satoransky with a take, but not necessarily the right one to take there off the pick and roll. Interesting decision there by Jalil Okafor to not post up on Satoransky and take him to the hoop. But it's Beasley taking it to Simmons. They're just saying get out of the way, let the bigger Beasley take it right at Simmons, and which he does. Unable to finish though, Simmons did hold his ground pretty well there. Saric does have guard-like ability. That's an open look for Saric. Oh, Beasley with a nice pinch against the glass there though. Satoransky finds the open Stuckey, who takes it right into the teeth, finds an open Beasley for 3. Oh, that's a loose ball foul on Stuckey. Nice energy here to start the second half, but not getting the hits we're looking for. Okay, why is Nurkic? See, this is why then. Let's just do auto. Just make sure it's on auto, because I don't want these mismatches. Oh boy, that's not what I wanted. And then let's go here. We got that strip. Satoransky had a wide open look, unable to hit though. And Beasley gets a loose ball foul as well. This has not been a good sign defensively on how to get stops here. Azili gets taken to the rim off the give and go there to Saric. You see Stuckey trying to take it. Festus Azili, strong take, but unable to put it in. So here Azili is trying to knock it down. Does put it in. Azili, a very, very poor free throw shooter, but is able to knock down both this trip to the stripe. Henderson set up for a wide open 3 from Saric's beautiful pass. Nice take by Satoransky there to get that layup. He's looking for the and one. Oh, Stuckey takes it, but the shot clock went off with the ball in his hand. It's another poor foul by Satoransky. He's gotten a lot of reaches. He's only got 2 fouls to go until he is DQ'd, and there's still 8.5 to go in the third quarter. And we're down by 13 still to Philadelphia here, so definitely need him to be in this game for us. We're going to go with one of our more effective lineups here, I feel, with Satoransky with each one more on the floor. Unable to get it to Moore, but we'll keep possession of the basketball here. Oh, but Saric reads that pass. And Henderson throws down. Henderson must be at 20 points. And they somehow get a hand on that basketball. I don't understand really how, but... And Okafor gets an interesting roll. And we throw the ball away. And their lead is up to 17 now. Sean Holmes, nice board. Get it up to Moore. Moore hit that. Oh, and we're missing wide open jumpers even. Is that a charge did we draw? Yes, we did draw a charge. Beautiful defensive possession there. Saw the out of control dribbling. Okay, Satoransky, just get down low. Just do your thing. Okay, Satoransky. Needs one more. Bumped him off his route, but he still was able to finish. Henderson's having a hell of a game. Marjanovic unable to corral that rebound. And Henderson hits a transition 3 for his 20th point of the night. Oh, and Sergio Rodriguez puts on a quick press and gets the steal. Ben Simmons gets the offensive board and gets it to fall, and it's a 24-point game. Good hustle. That's what we like to see. Hardaway Jr., transition, 3, bang, 19. That's a nice strong take by Etuan Moore, but he gets bumped. And Simmons throws down with a dirty dunk and is 21 points again. Sodoronsky with a transition 3, unable to connect. And Henderson gets another easy look. Oh my gosh, and they called it and one. And it's 25 now to be 26. That's interesting. Jerian Grant takes it and draws a quick foul right back. He's going to hopefully hit both of these, and no, he bricks the first one. It's one more for a 3. Hits it. We get that nice. And we put him in the bonus. Oh, silly foul there. And one, oh, Hibbert gets the shot up. Nerlens Noel is in foul trouble. That's the one thing we've done well this game is get to the stripe. Hibbert does hit both. Mazzilli thought he got a block on that play. That's dead. Turnovers have killed. Satoransky just takes it right up the middle. No defense present. That's a 22-point deficit quarter here. We would have to play perfect basketball to win this game. And Mazzilli with the jam. So you gotta get those rebounds. Kentucky, come on, give me a foul on that, ref. Oh my gosh, there's nothing I can do about that. He just fades away from three like he's the best shooter. And they're gonna call me a charge. That is dumb. Okay. Well, Gerald Henderson shooting over 50% and scoring 28 points. Good joke. I'm dying. Oh my gosh, what the hell? And Henderson scores 30. This is such a joke. And one, thank you. I was gonna say if they called that a charge, oh, I was gonna about lose it. Oh, how did I not get that steal? Foul, please. That falls. Oh my gosh. Dude, if you ain't Gerald Henderson, you ain't anything. Nurkic, oh my gosh. Someone. Yes, thank you. That is. And Sarge scores 5 straight. Shit. I'm gonna try and half court trap him here. And it gets tipped and somehow they keep it. What? I'm so weak. We're gonna literally lose on such bullshit this game. Jam one. They called a blocking foul. Come on, I thought that was a charge. Oh, should have been a steal. If he misses, we have a chance. Zealy hits. We got the three. Bang! Oh. Who should we put in? Oh, instead of Beasley, let's put in Grant. Get a defensive player out there. If we would have got that last one free throw to fall. Let's get Beasley in there. And let's put Grant here. There we go. This is the tallest lineup we can put in, pretty much. Henderson hits. Oh, and we kicked it out! Beasley! Let's put in Stuckey. He's our best free throw shooter. Mm. We took the W 20. What was it? 2 point uh, difference to start the fourth quarter, and we came back and won. That is huge. Someone must have had a monster game for us. Well, Sadoronsky had 21, I'm pretty sure. Someone had to have gone off. Yeah, Nurkic had a great game for us. Love Nurkic. Let's check out who's. This is such a joke. Sadoronsky. Stuckey, 21. Or 17, rather. Beasley, 15. Eton Moore had 15. We didn't have a single starter out of double digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 double doubles. He was a huge performance. I was not expecting that well of a performance from him, but it's really glad to see it. Sadoronsky almost fouled out of the game at the end, but still good. Fourth quarter. Stuckey scored all of his points in the fourth, or almost all of his points in the fourth quarter. Nurkic had a great fourth quarter. Beasley had a great fourth quarter. Very, very clutch. Well, that is the first game of the season. Glad you guys could watch, and bye.